Today the mill leaves the barn for the first time. We got to go around and see if we can get a log up on it after we get it leveled out and start cutting some boards. First we got to get some air in the tires, pull around to the basement of the barn and get that loaded up. Now we're over to where the wood pile is, so the first step is to get the trailer portion of the mill leveled out. We got the level out there. We have to adjust the various stands that hold it up. We put blocks underneath it to give it more stability because the ground is still a little bit soft. We'll check again with the level, check crossways with the level. Got to get it flat. Now that we've got that pretty well done, we're going to do a final check on the back there, and then we'll be taking the extension and folding that out. So here we are folding the extension out, trying to get the blocks underneath all those legs and get that level as well. That actually went pretty smooth.
Alright. Now, you got to lift this up and then shove it forward.
You have to lock it into place. There's special clamps on there to try and hold that tight together so you don't have any kind of a bump. So now we get the first log ready. And of course we want the one at the back of the pile, not the front. We had to pull it out using the winch. That made it a heck of a lot easier than trying to drag that. Jake likes using the Jeep to pull stuff anyway.
Now we'll have to run it back out.
Still good to keep going?
Yeah.
Once we get it closer to the, or past the end of the logs, we'll try and roll it over a little bit closer to the mill. And then we have another winch hand winch that we can use to get it up on there.
You don't want to use your bare hands.
Here, Ron.
Jake and Ron are going to get the cable wound back in on the winch while I start moving the log a bit over and then get things set up at the mill.
You just got to pull back to get a little bit of tension.
Back at the sawmill, trying to get the hand winch ready so that we can winch this log up onto the track there. Get ready to saw it up. Run over the top of the log, bring the cable underneath the log and then back up there, and then we should be able to start to line that thing up. Let's see if we can speed this up a little bit. Guess we better get the ramps ready to go here. Got to put those and set them up. We kind of got to angle the log for a while and get it so that the thing will line up on the trailer a little bit better. So we got to move two ends in opposite directions. the log close to the ramp
All right. Now, go ahead and see if you
starts
can
to
use
come
something
up.
on the other
Then I
side.
realized of the mistake that I made with routing of the cable.
So like there.
Yeah, we're going to leave that side pivot. We'll swing this side around.
So we'll get it halfway up the ramp, and then we have to do some adjustments.
Okay, I need more.
So now do I gotta?
Yeah, bring it that way.
Boy, I done that wrong.
Oops.
Oh, if you let it back down, it might straighten back out.
Yeah. Hold that side while I let it down.
Bunch of work just to get the log on there so we can cut it.
Yeah. Yeah, just let your side fall. Right there.
Okay, hold her there.
Now I'll reroute that cable so that the log will actually come up on top.
Well, I think the log is sticking fast.
Yeah.
We're going to have to try and shove it down, but maybe it'll be easier to shove it down once we get it up on
Yeah.
the bunks.
Time to speed things up again.
That end will come up. Go ahead and spin it on there.
Some manual adjustments so we can get this bent log, get that one end up on the bunk. It twists it around a little bit more and it'll slide right on.
So, there we go.
It was caught on there, so I just pulled it
That-
this way.
That looks like it might go on there now. See if we go up about 6 inches and get it resting on that bunk. Okay? Get all three of us.
Where you want me?
You on that end, guide that. Just tell if it's gonna hit anything.
Ready?
We got up on it?
Oh, we hit the stump on this one right here.
You're not gonna be down for the warped one on every one?
Yeah. No,
Can
but
we
you're
fit
hitting
that
here. That's
stick
where
there?
you stop.
Okay. All right, but that's good. We're setting on there. We're setting on there. We got a clamp there. We got a clamp here. So that part worked out good. Go about in the middle of the log.
So when we do it,
Yeah, like that. Ram it in. And then crank it.
how far do I go with this?
No, just take it so that the log don't move. So we'll get some movement. That looks like a soft part there, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think I'm just going straight in.
Are you?
I am now.
Final securing of the log, and then I think we're going to be ready to make some cuts. Got to make sure all those steel log stops are down so we don't run into them with the saw blade.
Yeah, get that one. Slip it right in the book. Okay, now get those clamps on again.
So here's the first cuts with the saw. I want to thank Jake for taking the video on this one. Really didn't get quite deep enough with my cut, so first cut didn't go all the way. We're going to have to start that one over. Had a little trouble beginning remembering which way to turn the crank on this thing, make it go up and down. After doing it for a little while, you get it down pretty good. Log's about 12 feet long, was about 14 inches in diameter. So, see what we actually end up getting out of this thing. It's not in the best shape because it's been sitting for a couple of years, but it has been on some bunks there to keep it from sitting right on the ground. Saw seems to be doing a great job cutting the boards. These boards aren't much good yet, but there is a nice core in this log, so we're hoping we get some decent stuff out of the middle of
it. Look good?
It's wet.
Makes sense.
Looks okay, kind of in the middle here.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a quarter turn on it, or full turn, half turn, and we'll try and square this thing up, get a cant out of it. Once again, I learned you can go a little bit more of a cut on there. Probably getting a ruler out, checking a few things would help.
Oh yeah, heavy duty pieces. They're all heavy lifting.
I think we'll speed some of this up again here and cut through those logs, get that cant made.
Board so far. All wet.
We'll get one more cut here and then finish squaring it up. Time to rotate it to get that last side cut, and we'll have a square cant. Well, rectangular cant, anyway. Figure out what size it is, and then we'll cut it into boards. Checking and double checking everything here. We sure don't want to run this saw blade into one of those big tall log stops there.
Actually, marking it now.
Too low?
Yeah, put it in yet. That can go in there that way with the square cant on there. We're supposed to be okay.
has a lot more holes than this side.
Yeah.
It's good.
Let's clean it up.
Solid.
What you got there?
That Sawmill got a 7x8 beam right now.
Our tank come out 7" by 8" by 12 foot long. And see what kind of boards we can get out of that.
Ron,
Now, figure out what I'm gonna make out of it.
Check it out. We got a beam.
Yeah.
Ron's going to cut one of the first boards off of this. Going for pretty much 2x8. Ron's definitely letting the saw do the cutting. We ended up getting 4 of those 12-foot 2x8s out of that log, and they actually look pretty good. They're starting to dry out. We got them backed up.
In the house, in the barn, lay them out so they can dry flat.
what do you think, Ron?
Now the boss is actually going to try a cut on that.
First board.
Pretty good.
So we ended up with 4 2x8 by 12-foot long boards. The ones in the middle actually look pretty darn good. It was a lot of work for the first time, but we were trying to learn how to do things and not make mistakes. But the sawmill worked really well, and we're looking forward to the bigger logs that we have to cut next and see how much good stuff we can get out of that.